Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. My people, like I used to tell you guys that this season is season of exposure, my people. They said Queen Naomi exposes Dr. Elizabeth, all this while that Dr. Elizabeth have been doing all that she have been doing, to see that Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife unite together, my people. They said she have been doing well, quite all right. But recently we heard that she's beginning to pester Queen Naomi over accepting the things that she don't want to accept on her own. Okay, they say recently that Queen Naomi have reached out to her. First of all, she thanked her for all that she have done for her. For all the roles that she played in seeing that she was in talking time with her husband and all that she have contributed, including the ones her family, because we have been hearing that Dr. Elizabeth's parents, especially her mother, have been involved in this matter that concerns Queen Naomi and the king, and they have helped out in many ways. But as it is now, Queen Naomi have made it clear that she is thankful and appreciative of all that Dr. Elizabeth have done for her and the ones that she is still planning. But she wants to use this opportunity to tell her to please stay off her lane, because it's beginning to sound as if she is pestering her, trying to convince her to accept the things that she don't want to accept in her life. And now that when she's saying no to her, it now begins to look as if she is trying to help, and she is not allowing that she's done with trying to do things according to Dr. Elizabeth's directive, that she don't want that kind of life and she should stay off her lane. That she is beginning to make it sound like she is the main problem in this marriage, that if she knows what to do, that the best thing to do is to go to her husband and settle things with her husband, because from the look of things, from what they are saying, it's beginning to sound as if Dr. Elizabeth wants to make sure that when Naomi returns to the palace, then she will be the one saying what will happen and all of that. And before you know it, Queen Naomi will start dancing to her tune. And that is what they said. Queen Naomi have made it clear to her that she cannot continue dancing to her tune, that she is not the problem of this marriage, because it looks as if there is something Dr. Elizabeth is trying to get from the king, and it can only be gotten through Queen Naomi. And with all these things, Queen Naomi said enough is enough, in as much as she's trying to make people believe that she is doing her favor, but she is doing it for her own favor. So my people, they said Queen Naomi lashed out to her, telling her that enough is enough. My people, no be smart, it's better, because there's this revelation some time ago that Queen Naomi should be very careful and stop taking advices from people that she sees as her friends, because from the look of things, Dr. Elizabeth is seeing Queen Naomi as her friend because of the kind soft hand they said Queen Naomi gave her, because Queen Naomi accepted her, because the kind of relationship that is beginning to grow between the two of them is not in, you cannot find such a relationship with another Olori in that palace. Dr. Elizabeth is very smart. From the look of things, she is very smart, and she enters the palace and notices what can favor her, and that involving herself with Queen Naomi, that she is going to drive favor from that. And that is why you see her treading the path she treaded, although it's not a bad idea anyway. But the fact remains that they are co-wives. Yes, and as co-wives, they are not sisters. There will always be this jealousy, in as much as they are doing it maturely. Yes, you cannot tell me that you are knocking another woman's husband and you are pretending that you are good to that woman. No, now, if you really want her happiness and love her, you stay off her man so that everything will work accordingly. Guys, I don't know if you guys are understanding what I'm saying. We should not forget that all these women, including this Dr. Elizabeth, all of them join force to destroy this marriage, in as much as she's, indirectly trying to show that she is good and all of that. But they said Queen Naomi have made it clear to her that she cannot continue dancing to her tune, because from the look of things now, because she gave her opportunity to be coming to her and all of that, that she is beginning to pester around her the way she doesn't want, trying to convince her to do the things that she don't want to do, my people. It's good to be careful anyway. It's good to be careful, because some people said Dr. Elizabeth might be a good woman, but Queen Naomi have to be very careful with her and the rest of them in that palace. And I recall that there was this prophecy from one old man like that, when they said the man called out the king and warned him against Dr. Elizabeth and all of that. I'm not saying that the prophecy is correct or anything, but I'm just trying to clarify things, and considering what they said, that Queen Naomi said concerning her, that she don't want to continue dancing to her tune. That means all this while she have been able to convince her to dance to her tune. And Queen Naomi noticed that if this continues, even if she returns back to the palace, it might make Dr. Elizabeth to feel that she can be telling Queen Naomi what to do and what not to do. And let's not forget that when it comes to age, that Dr. Elizabeth is older than Queen Naomi. And maybe she thinks she can take that opportunity, seize that opportunity to, direct her and all of that, pretending to be a good person to her. I'm not saying that she's not a good person. She's a good person. Among all these other Olories, Dr. Elizabeth is a good person. But the fact is that Queen Naomi don't want her to use Queen Naomi to get what she wants from the king. Because we do know that if eventually Queen Naomi returns back to the palace as a result of this Dr. Elizabeth's help, that she is going to take the glory for the rest of their marriage and all of that. And someday she will tell it to her face. She will tell Queen Naomi to her face that if not for her sake, that she wouldn't have been back in this palace and all of that. And these are the things that Queen Naomi realizes on time and is trying to avoid. That doesn't mean that Dr. Elizabeth is a bad person. No, she is not. But there is this intimidation and, trying to tell the person, I am wiser than you, that maybe she's using for Queen Naomi, but Queen Naomi don't want that. So my people, I don't know if you guys are understanding what I'm saying, but the fact remains that she said to her that enough is enough, that she can go ahead and enjoy her marriage, that they should not involve her. So my people, now so we hear them more. Don't forget that they are all alleged information, okay? And whatever you think, please share with us on the comment section. Because this drama self, they end quick. Oh, so my people, now so we hear them more. Okay, thanks for watching. Consider giving this video a thumbs up. Share my video, please. I beg you. Okay, and subscribe if you're yet to subscribe. If you're watching me from Facebook, please follow this page for more. I promise to be updating you every time. That's my job. Bye for now. Love you guys.